Okay, it's Saturday morning here, folks. It's about 6:30. Jared took over feeding for me. The boys started to take this fan clutch out of this truck, and I'm just over here to finish it this morning. I wanted it sitting on the bench so that I could put the fan clutch rebuild kit in it this morning, and they got this far on it last night. They could not get the fan clutch out of the truck. The fan has to come off the clutch before you can take that apart. They've got everything unbolted here, but they got that far. It looks like they broke the mount for the shroud. They tried everything they could, and they just missed the fact that you have to take the fan off first. It would have been better if they would have unbolted the fan from the clutch before they unbolted everything else, but that didn't happen that way. So we're gonna get this finished here this morning, get this out so we can get chopping. It's 10 minutes to 7 now, and I've got an hour, so we're gonna have at it here. Alright, so I've got 5 bolts out of this fan here. I've got one left on here to get out before this fan is separated from the clutch here. It's a little bit of a hassle doing it this way, but that's what happens, I guess, when you, so sometimes these jobs, when they're not done right, it takes twice as long to do them the right way when they've been done the wrong way. 3 guys working on this last night. This is as far as they got. Come on, flashlight. Do your job here. Alright, this is just about out. Come on, damn thing. Alright, we're just about there. Back of my hand feels real good from rubbing up against the radiator. Stud. I gotta get the socket off in there, and everything's kind of falling apart here. Come on. Alright, so everything just kind of fell apart there now. There's that. Leave the fan in there. I should be able to just lift this clutch right up and out of here now. Easy peasy. Comes out just like that. So the fan's just going to kind of stay in there. And they've got, let's set this on the floor for a second. They've got the shroud broke here. Probably down at the bottom too. No, they seem to manage to keep that screw in there. That one's too hard to get to. So they didn't get that one out. They probably broke this top. Oh no, they got that one out. So, alright, so I'll put you guys over here and go over and get the clutch. Actually, I'll put you up here like this. Get the clutch. Okay. I think there's nothing there. That damn thing needs to be shut off. Alright, so we got that shut off. Now we've got a bunch of torque spit screws coming in on the outside of the clutch here. So I'll have to get them out, pop this whole cover off, and then we'll get inside it and get things tore apart. So I got a kit here. It's a Horton rebuild kit, and it comes with all the essential parts here to get this put together. Got the O-rings, the screws, the bearings, and the yeah. So we'll get after that here in a minute. Meanwhile, I'm going to get the a Torx bit to fit these. Cut my hand up a little bit, but we'll be alright. We'll get these off. Okay, so I found the right Torx bit to fit these. We're just going to fit this down in there. Give it a little tap just to break them loose a little bit, because they have a tendency. Wow. Yeah, they have a tendency to not like to come out. I don't know if I can squeeze this or not. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, put this in the place. Alright, so this didn't want to work all that well, so we had to put it in the vise here. Get this light set up a little bit over here. I don't know how well that is going to work. I think that's working. Get this in here. Done a few of these yet already, and I believe this is the first one we've ever had to set in the vise. Kind of worries me a little bit. Boy. Usually they'll probably all go with one. Continue to tap these just to give them a little bit of a reminder that they have to come out. Once you twist these little buggers off, they ain't any good. They're hard to get out. Just by tapping, it's almost like you're bounding up here. Kind of breaking it loose a little bit. I got one left, one or two. Usually it's the last one that bothers. One more. Oh, damn it. Oh, perfect. Alright, so we got all them off. Now I can set this back down on the bench. Get over here where I can work on it on the flat. We can continue to take these bad boys out. Put you guys up here. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Alright. Let's get this out like this. Oh, two more. The heck is there? 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. I thought there was only 6, but alright, there's that. That almost acts like a pressure plate there. So that's off in there. Let's get this. Now we've got to take and get this nut off in there. Have to see what size that is. Alright, so we got our impact. Now I need an adapter. Using a 3/4 inch drive socket on a 1/2 inch impact. So alright, so we got that off in there. Like that. There's the washer. Pull this bearing assembly off, but man, that doesn't. I don't know what was going on here with this. This bearing seems alright. So now we got to take this friction disc off. This is what locks your clutch up. Air pressure, air pressure is applied inside this clutch, and it pushes this ring together onto the drive pulley, and that's what locks up your fan. The thermostat in the truck runs to a sending unit, and it opens a air valve up to let air pressure go to the inside of this apparatus here, and this causes this clutch to push into the spinning part of this fan. So we got a bearing or something gone inside this hub assembly because the fan got all wonky on them, and it's about due for a rebuild anyway. So we've got to get this friction disc off all the way around here. We'll get that off, get a new friction disc put on there, and then we can start putting the rest of the clutch back together here. Okay, kind of the same drill here, removing the friction disc. I had to pound the socket into these fasteners. I've got all of them out one now, so we got one left, and that one is giving me a little bit of a problem, and that one is right there, down towards the bottom maybe. Got them all out. One here. We need to put a little bit of pressure on this guy. I might have to do it a different way, but this is the last one, and I'm just rounding it off as I go here. Pump it in to get a little more bite. Alright, plan B. This guy wants to come off. So, we've got another plan here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to set a little nut down in there, like so. Actually, you know what I got to do? I got to do it this way. Break this guy off in there. Get that crap off in there. Get that out. Alright, let's smash this guy. There. Alright, so now we can set this nut right on there, and we can kind of get this come out. Actually, I'll put a bigger nut. Set a 3/8 nut on there, and then we'll have something to spin this guy out with. Get a little traction here, if you will. Put that there. Alright, now we can rip that guy out of there. It's gonna come out easy. Look at how easy that is. A little bit larger of a unit on there, and I got new screws. The heat traveling down through there kind of helps too. So we're going to go ahead and finish this project here. Alright, so we got to lay all our parts out here. Here's our new fasteners, some O-rings. Replace these as lubricants. Our bearings. Here's the bearing assembly itself. That is this part. We're going to be replacing that. Here's our new clutch and friction disc. So here is this part here. We're going to be replacing. And there should be an O-ring, a new O-ring for that part. I hope that's in the bag here. I don't think it is. Maybe it's this big one here. This better be a big one. Yeah. This guy here. So need to put that on there. Like that. So we don't forget it. Now we're going to bolt the new friction disc to here. I'm going to run this down with a wire brush a little bit, and then we're going to bolt this on to that. Alright, we got our blocks of wood in place here. Now we're just going to try to knock these bearings out here without breaking anything. That ain't gonna work. Alright, they're just about out. I need to squeeze these in here. Okay, so we got the bearings knocked out of the hub here. We just need to put the new ones in there. So what we're going to do, I need a can of penetrating oil or penetrating fluid here, just to spray the new bearings down so that they slide into place easily. I'm going to use something out of the white and blue bottle. No, this is not WD-40. Alright, there's the old bearings. Here is the new ones. So we're just going to take the other one, set it on top, and try to get that to there. No press needed, however it does have to go a little bit farther, so we're just going to use a handy dandy 3/4 inch socket. appropriate size. We got an extension in it so we don't peen the end over. There. We should have, yep, that's tight and in place. Alright, I'll get a little brake clean on this guy here. Clean it up. So we can bolt this friction disc down. I got that lined up. I think they gave me new screws here, so usually they do. The blade of my knife. We're going to need to dump all these out. Alright, where is my socket here? See, get them little buggers to go down in there. These are usually a different size too than what came out. No, I lied. So we'll get these screws all in there, get them tightened down, and then this friction disc will be this side. Alright, we're just tightening these up. I've got them all in. Got a few of them tight already here. We'll just finish these off. It's tight. These have got Loctite already on them, so they ain't got to be horribly torqued down. Sure these are all good. Okay, now they're all tight. Where is this old friction disc? I think I threw it on the floor. Ugh. Now here is some of the material that I broke off the old friction disc. It's glued to a metal plate. And let's see, there's probably 10% of it wore off, but between the wear on that and the wear on this metal disc here, it was locking up and doing its job, but the bearings were gone in it, so the friction disc part and the pressure plate or whatever you call it is okay still, but you might as well do all of this if you're going to do, there isn't any sense of doing some of it, you got to do all of it. So we'll continue with the rest of this here. Alright, we need to take this guy out of here. Very carefully. Alright, we got that out. So this part we're going to throw away here. And this is, the new ones have a different dust shield on them. And they also use a different O-ring. They use a square O-ring on the back side here. And I think I'm going to take this one out. Usually these are pretty well dried up. Yeah, these are pretty well dried up. I mean, this one is, yeah, this one just broke. Yeah, this one's just all dry and crackly. So There's that there. Now we gotta pop the center out of this guy. Deal with that. Set this over here. I'm actually gonna spray this down, clean this up a little bit. And, there's another O-ring on this part here that we gotta peel off in there. Put a new one on. This guy right down in here. If I can get this out with my razor blade or not. Boy, this one's pretty dry and crackly too. Man, that guy's all dried up. So we got another O-ring right here that they furnished with the kit. We're going to slap this guy in here. A little dirt here. Set that guy over there. Alright, now they want you to put on. Pop my razor blade down in here. Can of lube. Put it on my hands a little bit. Big amount of that. Need to set this guy in here like this. It's pretty well lubed up. This stuff is sticky. Let me just scoop this on in here. Like that. There. Alright, there's that. Figure out a couple other things here. Yeah. Alright, we got this little rubber plug that we gotta figure out here. Pull him out, put in a new one. So there's that one. And we'll just shove this new in there. We furnish a new one. Might as well use it. Okay. There's that. So that's ready to go. Alright, so I gotta pull a snap ring off this air cartridge here. And we're gonna pop this guy out. Alright. Make sure that's supposed to face down. So we want to keep that like that. We're trying to get this guy out now. Here's our new one here. And it comes with a new snap ring. Yeah. Whoops. Alright, so there's that. There's our cartridge. There's that, and then our snap ring. Our snap ring wants to go like that. Alright, so we gotta pull this plug out somehow. Yeah. We gotta pull this guy up out of there somehow, so a pair of pliers. Out. Yeah, you bastard. That's not coming so easy. There we go. Come on. Freak of nature. Oh, maybe a screwdriver to pound down in it. Ah, air pressure. Alright, so we got that little booger out of there. Now we gotta lube up this guy. Okay, there's that. Now these snap rings, they want you to have the curved side down, and that's just how we have it. Put this like that. There. Okay. Got that all together. Now we can start slapping everything together here. Okay, so we're going to get the hub assembly setting into place here. Down on there. Get our spacers in here. This has got a bevel on it, so the bevel's got to be facing down. And we want to put our spacer, because they've got the bearings in this hub. They've got them different. They've got the spacer in between, but it's a different hub here, so they run the spacer on the outside. Slam the hub down over it. So.
Have you guys ever used pizza here at all for doing work on trucks?
No.
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah. Alright, we'll get this tightened down here. Okay. Get that guy on there. We need to set this on. there's another package ordered to my house. So we'll get these fasteners in there and then we can set this clutch into place here. Got it all together here. And, it's ready to go. Right, one more screw. Alright, so we'll get these fastened and we'll be ready to roll. Okay, so we're just going to run around this. I'll turn these down a little bit. Pump them all with the impact. Okay, now we can set this guy into place here. Alright, we're going to set this in there. Okay, now belt up out of here. There. Okay, the flashlight is just about broken. Okay, so I got just about together here. This right here, like that. Get these nuts on down below. This one. You get that one, the thread in there, Bob?
I'm trying to back it out a little bit to get her in. It's going in tight.
All right, so you,
go.
James, and yeah, we're gonna go shit trucking. Okay, so I gotta get a washer for the back side of that. Okay, so we've got everything all fastened down. We're trying to get the hose in the other side of the fan clutch over there. I'm going to run over there and push that in, and then I'm going to bolt the fan up to the clutch, put the belt on, and we're good to go here. Alright, so the fan is in place. We got to get this spacer up on there, and then we can bolt the fan to the clutch. So we got to pick that fan up out of there, Ryan, and just kind of hold it in midair. And then I'll take this guy here and set that there. Now, it's going to take a little bit to get the first couple bolts in there and lined up. But once we get them in there, now we can set that back, kind of like that.
Forward. Okay, so you can get the bolt now.
You got to reach in there and we got to come up a little bit, right? Hold it. All right, I'm lined up.
I see what you're saying.
For whatever reason, that threaded in there. I don't know why. Alright, so now, I'd rather do the one across from it. Here, let's go.
Yeah, spin it around.
No, right, hold it right there. This is going to go together by accident here.
That's fine with you, I'm sure it's fine with me.
Okay, so we're getting them in here one by one. Ah, crap, we've got a bolt to put in that alternator over there.
Where?
That alternator bracket's got a bolt missing. So, but we'll get this fan
First.
secured up here. Alright, we got to spin. Alright, now I can get. We're just threading them in one by one.
The bolt is actually over there.
Yeah, it's over here. It's just that bracket. It's kind of like a stabilizer bracket that.
I'll go get the bolt and come around it.
Is it lined up or is that belt too tight?
Hey, what's your truck number?
It's 18. That bolt's over here. Did you already get it?
No, just, yeah, it looks like it's lined up. That looks actually just fine.
What are you waiting for, a truck? Oh, I thought you were Nate. I'm sorry.
No, I'm learning, Andy. What do you need?
I'm going to have you run this truck until we get, Dave's not here today. Could you pack bunk when we get switched over to bunk?
Just had to look at it.
I enjoy doing it all.
So I've got this all done. I'm going to go ahead and tighten these bolts because I already cut my hand up. We've got to hook up this hose yet and the clamp.
And the fan shroud. Are we going to leave the fan shroud the way it is? Yep,
All right,
started.
looks like he started that in. Okay, I'm just going to tighten these bolts up. That'll be done. And then we'll get this intercooler hose hooked up, and then it should be good to go.
Okay.
Kevin, how's it going?
Hey, I woke up.
All right, this job these guys are going to finish up. And they've got the worst part of the job. We're going to hand it over to Johnny here because he can handle it, and I can't because I'm frustrated. Yeah, you got that one screw to put back in over there. There's another one that broke off on this side. So,
I was really not understanding what was
yeah. All right.